Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our journey towards transformative education, our next session focuses on a subject that both is timely, essential, and inclusive in education. Please join me in welcoming our esteemed speakers, Professor Moore, followed by Dr. Asma Abdallah. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Hello, and thank you for being here today. My name is Sheree Santos, and I am the founder of Etika Insights, a consultancy that primarily partners with nonprofit organizations to conduct research on their technological and curriculum development needs. Today's presentation is actually born from a project with the Hewlett Foundation. The foundation wanted to understand how AI can impact open education and deeper learning. After the initial research, we were able to put together a writing collaboratory composed of experts doing this work. And at the end of this month, we are releasing a set of field perspective papers to share our findings. Today's presentation is actually the subject of one of these focus papers. And of course, everything we release will be open source. I'd like to begin with a moment of reflection. Think back to the 1990s, when the internet first began transforming our classrooms. Remember the excitement and, yes, the apprehension as we integrated this new technology into our teaching practices. Some educators embraced it immediately. Others approached with caution, but ultimately, digital literacy became fundamental to education. We stand at a similar inflection point with artificial intelligence. Just as we couldn't shield our students from the internet, we can't hide them from AI. Instead, we must prepare them to engage with it thoughtfully and purposefully. Um, AI literacy will soon be as essential as reading, writing, and mathematics, not just for future computer scientists, but for every student navigating our increasingly AI-influenced world. What exactly does AI literacy entail? It means understanding AI's capabilities and limitations. It means knowing when AI can serve as a powerful tool and when human judgment remains irreplaceable. It means teaching students to use AI for idea generation while maintaining academic integrity, to craft effective prompts that yield useful responses, and to verify AI generated information against trusted sources. But while we prepare for this AI generated future, education itself continues to evolve in remarkable ways. Our classroom welcomes an inspiring mix of learners, traditional students, lifelong learners, and those seeking specific workforce skills. This diversity brings richness to our learning environments, but it also challenges the one size fits all approach that has been predominant in education for generations. Each of these learners brings different experiences, different goals, and different learning preferences. A lecture format that works beautifully for one student might have another struggling to engage. This is where AI offers tremendous potential, the ability to create more personalized learning experiences. Picture systems that can identify when a student is struggling with a concept and offer additional resources tailored to their specific misunderstanding. However, and this is crucial, we must develop these AI systems thoughtfully with a deep commitment to equity and inclusion. That brings me to the challenges we currently face. Today's AI systems reflect the data on which they're trained. When that training data doesn't adequately represent diverse experiences and perspectives, the resulting AI can perpetuate existing inequities. Let me offer a concrete example. If an AI designed to recommend career paths is trained primarily on historical data from fields traditionally dominated by certain demographics, it may not recognize the potential of students from underrepresented groups in those areas. Similarly, if an AI tutor is trained on educational materials that primarily feature examples relevant to urban or suburban experiences, it may struggle to engage students from rural communities who don't see their lives and context reflected in the learning materials. These aren't hypothetical concerns. Research has constantly shown that students engage more deeply with educational content that reflects their lived experiences and cultural contexts. When AI systems fail to provide this relevance for all students, they risk widening rather than narrowing educational disparities. Beyond concerns about representation, we're also seeing many AI tools become premium services with substantial price tags. School districts with ample resources can provide their students with access to the most sophisticated AI learning tools, while those in under resourced communities may be limited to more basic versions or no versions at all. This digital divide threatens to create inequities precisely when technology should be helping us create more equal opportunities. So, how do we harness AI's potential when addressing these challenges? I believe that two complementary approaches show particular promise. First, we should embrace and advocate for open AI practices. When AI development happens in transparent collaborative environments, we create opportunities for diverse voices to identify and address potential biases. Open source AI models can be examined, tested, and improved by a global community of educators, ensuring they work effectively for students across different contexts and backgrounds. Open educational resources have already demonstrated their value in making high quality learning materials available to all students, regardless of their economic circumstances. Open source AI can build on this foundation, ensuring that powerful learning tools reach all students who might benefit them. The second approach involves uh, developing AI that enhances rather than replaces the irreplaceable work that teachers do. I like to think of it this way. Teachers bring the wisdom of human experience, emotional intelligence, and moral guidance that no AI can replicate. Meanwhile, AI can handle routine tasks that often consume teachers' limited time and energy. When AI assists with activities like grading objective assessments, tracking attendance or organizing learning materials, teachers can dedicate more time to aspects of education that most require human connection. Mentoring students to challenges, facilitating meaningful discussions, and providing emotional support during difficult times, and helping students to discover their own unique potential. The open education movement has already shown us the transformative power of freely sharing knowledge and resources. From open textbooks that save students thousands of dollars to open practices that engage students as creators rather than just consumers of knowledge. Openness has consistently advanced educational equity and effectiveness. We can apply these same principles to AI development. Imagine AI systems developed through open collaboration, informed by diverse educational experiences, and designed from the ground up to support all learners. Such systems would represent not just technological innovation, but moral progress, tools that genuinely advance our highest educational aspirations. We stand at an exciting moment in educational evolution. Together, we can thoughtfully integrate AI in ways that support every student's learning journey while preserving the irreplaceable human elements of education. We can develop AI that serves as a powerful tool for educational equity rather than a force that widens existing gaps. The path forward involves building AI for education in a way that reflects our shared values of openness and inclusion. This isn't just about creating the sophisticated technology, it's about creating tools that help every student realize their unique potential, regardless of their background or circumstances. I invite each of you, whether you're an educator implementing AI in your classrooms, a policymaker shaping the regulatory environment, or a technology leader developing new AI systems, to commit to this vision. Let's ensure that AI serves our highest educational aspirations rather than merely our technical abilities. Thank you for your attention today. I look forward to collaborating with many of you as we nurture this positive vision for education's future. Together, we ensure that AI becomes a force for greater educational opportunity, engagement, and achievement for students. I actually put in my references to this presentation. So if you wanted to read up more information about about open source AI and this movement, feel free to scan the QR code that's on the screen. Thank you so much.